The students, JEE has already published the syllabus in its website, so you can go through the website and download this syllabus. So I'll discuss the syllabus for physics. Um, so JEE means for BE Tech, the syllabus will be physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So this is the mathematics syllabus, that is set, relation, function, complex numbers, quadratic equation, permutation and combination, mathematical induction, unit 5, binomial theorem, and its simple application, sequence and series. These are the limit, continuity and differentiability, integral calculus, which calculus will come also, the forms are given, differential equation, coordinate geometry, three-dimensional geometry, vector algebra, statistics and probability, trigonometry, mathematical reasoning. So these are the syllabus of mathematics. Physics, physics syllabus, physics and measurement. These are the from class 11 syllabus. Physics, technology, society, SI units, errors, measurement, dimensional, physical quantity, dimensional analysis, and its applications. So these are basically chapter 1 and 2 of your NCERT book. Class 11, kinematics, frame of reference, motion in a straight line, position, time graph, all these things will come. Relative velocity, projectile motion, uniform circular motion. So these are basically chapter 3, 4. Then fifth, chapter 5 of your NCERT book, that is class 11, laws of motion. In laws of motion, basically lots of questions are there. Numerical, especially Newton's first law, second law, momentum, law of conservation of momentum, application, static, kinetic, friction, laws of friction, rolling, friction, dynamics of uniform circular motion, centripetal motion, and its application. And it's sixth chapter of your NCERT book, work, energy, and power. That is work done by various constant force. This is constant force, wrongly written. Constant force, various variable force, kinetic and potential energy, work energy theorem, potential energy of spring, conservation of mechanical energy, conservative and non-conservative force, elastic, inelastic collision. All these things will come. Rotational motion. Then seventh chapter. This is seventh chapter of your NCERT book. Center of mass of a two particle system, moment of inertia, radius of gyration, uh, simple geometrical object, parallel perpendicular axis theorem and their application, rigid rotation equation of rotational motion. So these things will come from rotational motion. Gravitation. This is chapter number 8 of your NCERT book, gravitation. Kepler's law, orbital velocity of satellite, geostationary satellite, all these things. Your acceleration due to gravity, variation of altitude and depth. So all these things will come. Chapter number 9, properties of liquid and solid and liquid. And this will be chapter number 9 and 10. Hooke's law, Young's modulus, bulk modulus, Pascal law. This is liquid chapter, viscosity, Stokes law, terminal velocity, all these things are there. Surface tension, drops, bubble, capillary rise. This is heat also included in this chapter. That means your chapter 9, 10, in 11, 3 chapter, this is combined. Heat transfer, conduction, convection, radiation, Newton's law of cooling, specific heat capacity, all these things are there from these three chapters. Reynolds number, Bernoulli's principle, all these things. Then your chapter number 12, thermodynamics. Thermodynamics, first law, second law, thermodynamics, reversible, irreversible process, Carnot engine, efficiency, heat, work, internal energy, so like all these things. Kinetic energy of gases. This is 13th chapter. Equation of state, perfect gas, work done, compressing gas, kinetic theory of gas, assumption, the concept of pressure, kinetic energy and temperature, RMS, speed of gas, molecule, degrees of freedom, law of equipartition of energy, application of specific heat, mean free path, Avogadro's number. So all these things, the pressure of is main concept here, the concept of pressure, kinetic theory. Then the 14th and 15th chapter of your NCERT book, oscillations and waves, periodic motion, periods, frequency, displacement, periodic function, simple harmonic motion, kinetic potential energy, simple pendulum, derivation expression for time period, free, post, damped oscillations, resonance, wave motion, longitudinal transverse waves. So 14 and 15 combined, right? Displacement relations for progressive wave, principle of superposition wave, reflection of waves, standing waves in strings, organ pipes, fundamentals and harmonics, beats, Doppler effects in sound. Electrostatic, that is class 12, first chapter. Mm, This is electric charge, Coulomb's law, Gauss law, flux, electric field. So all these things are there. It's combined with your dielectric capacitance. That is second chapter of your class 12 book, series parallel combination of capacitance. All these things are there. Current electricity is third chapter of your NCERT book. Electric current, drift velocity, very important concept. Color code of resistor, series parallel combination of resistor. Electric cell, internal resistance, Kirchhoff's laws, application, Wheatstone bridge, meter bridge, potentiometer, principle and need application. Potentiometer is reduced in CBSE syllabus, so you have to read this. Now, fourth chapter of your NCERT book, class 12, magnetic effect and current, effect of current and magnetism, Biot-Savart's law application, current carrying circular loop, Ampere's law, all these things are force on current carrying loop, moving coil, galvanometer, current sensitivity, conversion ammeter, and voltmeter. Current loop is a magnetic dipole, its magnetic dipole moment, bar magnet and equivalent solenoid, magnetic field lines, earth magnetic field, magnetic moment, paradia and ferromagnetic substance. All these things are there in your fifth chapter, fourth and fifth combined. Electromagnetic induction, alternating current. This is sixth and seventh chapter of your NCERT book, class 12. Electromagnetic induction, Faraday law, induced EMF, Lenz law, eddy current, all these things are there. Sixth chapter. Then alternating current is seventh chapter. Alternating current, LCR circuit, quality factor, power in AC circuit, watt current, wattless current, AC generator, transformer, all these things are there. Electromagnetic waves, eighth chapter of your NCERT book. The electromagnetic waves, transverse nature of electromagnetic waves, electromagnetic spectrum, radio, microwave, infrared, application of electromagnetic waves. Optics, chapter 9. Already you have read in class 10 this one. So ray optics and wave optics are added, means written together. This is 9 and 10 chapter. Ray optics, dispersion, lens formula, power of lens, combination of thin lenses in contact. Then is there optical instruments, microscope, astronomical telescopes and their magnifying powers. Wave optics, wave front, Huygens principle, law of reflection, refraction. All these things are there. Brewster's law. Here you see one thing is extra. Resolving power of microscope, telescope. These things are there in NCERT. Polarization, plane polarized light. Brewster's law, use of plane polarized light and Polaroid. These things are not there. So you have to go through it. Dual nature of matter and radiation, dual nature photoelectric effect, Forgeon Leonard's observation, Einstein photoelectric equation, particle nature of light, matter waves, de Broglie relations, Davison-Germer experiment. Atoms and nuclei, alpha particles scattering, Rutherford model. So these are the two chapters they combined. Atomic mass, isotope, isobar, isotope, radioactive alpha, beta, gamma particles, radioactive decay, low mass energy relation, mass defect binding energy per nucleon, its variation with mass number, nuclear fission, fusion. Electronic devices. Electronic devices chapter is not there in the NCERT syllabus now. So electronic devices is there. Communication system is not. Electronic devices, chapter number 14, semiconductor diode, IV characteristics, forward bias, reverse bias, solar cell, Zener diode as a voltage regulator, junction transistor, transistor action. The 15th chapter is communication system. So communication system, propagation of electromagnetic waves in the atmosphere, sky, space wave propagation. So old book of NCERT, these things are there. Need of modulation, amplitude, frequency modulation, bandwidth signals, and bandwidth of transmission medium, basic elements of communication system block diagram only. Experiential skills. So all the experiments, some questions will come from the experimental. Your knowledge also. Chemistry also, some basic concepts of chemistry, states of matter, atomic structure. So atomic structure and atom, a little bit same both the chapters. Chemical bonding and molecular structure, chemical thermodynamics, solutions, equilibrium. So the chapters will come from chemistry, redox reaction and electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, surface chemistry, inorganic chemistry, classification of elements and periodicity in the properties, general principle and process of isolation of metal, hydrogen, S block elements, alkali and alkaline earth metals, P block elements, D and F block elements, coordination compounds, environmental chemistry. Some of the chapters are reduced in the CBSE syllabus, so you have to go through them. Organic chemistry, some of the basic principle of organic chemistry, hydrocarbons, organic compounds containing oxygens, alcohol, phenol, and ethers, organic compounds containing nitrogen, polymers, biomolecules, principles related to practical chemistry. So it's also will come like physics. So this is paper 2A for B architecture. So this is the mathematics syllabus of B architecture, also general knowledge and other things will come. So we'll discuss it in a separate video. So this is the syllabus, physics, chemistry, mathematics syllabus for your JEE, BE and BTech syllabus. Right. So session 1 students are um, demanding that JEE for board exam. January session should be postponed to somewhere May or June, because January session now pre-board going on, practical exams are going on, so students are demanding that Let's see how the center or the NTA is responding to that. But for now, at least you prepare with this syllabus and prepare the exam. Thank you. If any questions you have, you can write in the comment box so that I'll try to answer to that question. Thank you.